Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOC Vicki Gunvalson on what she said no to in Season 18. Vicki Gunvalson might be a friend this season on The Real Housewives of Orange County, but that does not mean she will be a puppet. During a recent episode of her new podcast, Vicki told her fans exactly what she refused to do this season. Vicki, who starred in the first 13 seasons of RHOC before being demoted, is still making waves on Season 18. She explained that she returned for yet another season to support her friend Shannon Beater. As RHOC fans are aware, Shannon was arrested for DUI in September 2023, shortly before production began. Perhaps Vicki's most talked about appearance this season came on the Traitors-themed episode, when Teddy Mellencamp quipped "Welcome Housewives," and Vicki went viral. Of course, Vicki did not like the put-down and said as much on Melissa Gorga's podcast. Of the episode, she claimed, "This is not what I created as a reality show." While Vicki still creates memorable moments for fans, she will not do everything production asks of her. On a recent episode of her My Friend, My Soulmate, My Podcast show, Vicki shocked fans by claiming she was asked to confront some of her castmates at Jennifer Pedranti and Ryan Boyajian's engagement party. Typical Vicki wanted to leave because it was freezing and the venue lacked seating. But she claims they asked her to stay longer. It is unclear who they are, but one can only assume she is talking about production. And this is about Jen and Ryan's engagement. They're like, well, it is. But it's really about the season and what's happened everywhere. So this is giving everybody a platform to talk about it. I said, no, this is about Jen and Ryan, Vicki explained. Someone she refers to as a friend then asked her to confront her frenemy Tamra Judge and newbie Katie Janela. And he said, listen, if this is your reality where you are not comfortable, I want you to approach Tamra. I said, not going to do it. This is Jen and Ryan's night. He then said, what about you confronting Katie about talking about Heather Dubrow? I said, not going to do it. Not my business. And he goes, damn. You're not going to do anything. I said, what I'm going to do is go home. Fans can see for themselves if Vicki stays out of the drama when new episodes of The Real Housewives of Orange County air on Thursday nights on Bravo. Tell us. Are you surprised Vicki refused to confront Tamra and Katie? Will she and Tamra clash before the end of the season? Sound off in the comments below. Vicki Gunvalson, the outspoken and unapologetic original Real Housewife of Orange County RHOC, has returned to the show for its 18th season, bringing with her the kind of dramatic energy and boldness that only she can. Fans of the series know that Vicki's journey throughout the years has been marked by both triumphs and controversies, but in this latest chapter, Vicki is not shying away from saying no to things that no longer serve her. As one of the longest-standing cast members, Vicki has always been a beacon of strong opinions and sometimes controversial decisions. But this season, there's a noticeable shift in her approach to the drama. Her attitude of saying no is a clear signal of her growth and changing priorities, and evolution that showcases a different side to the once diva-like personality viewers have come to know and love, or love to hate. The big question on fans' minds is, what exactly did Vicki say no to in RHOC Season 18? Let's dive into some of the most memorable moments and explore the reasons behind her decisions. 1. Saying no to drama for the sake of drama. Vicki has always been at the center of the action in RHOC, often involved in the most chaotic storylines and explosive confrontations. However, this season, she's made it clear that she is no longer interested in being dragged into manufactured drama for the sake of ratings or shock value. In multiple scenes, Vicki can be seen walking away from arguments or refusing to engage in petty conflicts, signaling her refusal to participate in anything that feels fake or contrived. This stands in stark contrast to earlier seasons, where Vicki might have fanned the flames of controversy. Now, she is more discerning about where she invests her energy. One particularly telling moment came when a fellow cast member tried to stir up trouble by bringing up old rumors and grudges. Instead of playing into it, Vicki simply stated, "I'm not interested in reliving the past. Let us move on." This simple yet powerful no was a testament to her refusal to rehash old drama just for the sake of it. 2. Saying no to the toxicity of reality TV. Vicki has always been a realist, and this season, she's made it clear that she's not about to subject herself to the same toxic environments that have plagued other seasons. In past years, she's been involved in some highly emotional and sometimes problematic moments, particularly in her relationships with other women on the cast. But this season, Vicki has a refreshing clarity about what she's willing to tolerate. She's made it known that she is not here to be manipulated or disrespected, and she won't engage with people who bring negativity into her life. Whether it's feuds with other housewives or personal attacks, Vicki has drawn a line in the sand and says no to anyone who crosses it. In one emotional confessional, she shared, "I'm too old to deal with childish behavior. If you want to act like that, go ahead, but I'm not playing that game anymore." It was a powerful moment of self-assurance, one that demonstrated her commitment to protecting her peace and not allowing the negativity of reality television to consume her. 3. Saying no to rehashing old relationships. Another major shift for Vicki this season is her decision to leave the past behind when it comes to her relationships. Specifically, her tumultuous past with ex-boyfriend Brooks Ayers and former castmates like Tamra Judge and Shannon Beater is no longer a focal point. While RHOC fans have followed Vicki's ups and downs in her love life and friendships, Season 18 marks a new chapter where Vicki is firmly saying no to revisiting those painful, and at times embarrassing, moments. When confronted by other housewives about her history with Brooks, Vicki firmly shut it down, saying, "That chapter is closed. I'm not talking about him. It's done." Similarly, she's chosen not to engage in petty drama regarding her old friendships, making it clear that there's no need to dredge up old wounds. Her willingness to say no to discussing these past relationships is not only a sign of her growth but also an assertion of her desire to focus on the future, not the past. Vicki's refusal to allow past mistakes or failed relationships to define her anymore is a statement of strength and resilience. 4. Saying no to playing the victim. In past seasons, Vicki's tendency to play the victim was a hallmark of her on-screen persona. Whether it was about her relationships, her business, or her health issues, Vicki would often frame herself as the one being wronged. However, this season, she has made a conscious decision to take ownership of her actions and not lean into the woe is me narrative that had become a part of her storyline. During a particularly intense moment, when one of the women tried to paint her as a victim in an argument, Vicki shut it down by saying, "I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the victim. I've made mistakes, and I own them. Let us move on." This shift in mentality has been one of the most refreshing aspects of her return, and it shows that she is ready to take full accountability for her actions without seeking sympathy or validation from the other cast members. 5. Saying no to drama over her business. Another significant moment of change for Vicki in Season 18 is her decision to distance herself from the business drama that once consumed her life. Over the years, her business, Kodo Insurance, has been a major storyline on RHOC, and fans watched her go through ups and downs in her professional life. However, this season, Vicki has firmly stated that her business is her business and she is no longer interested in having it dissected and critiqued on national television. At one point, Vicki was asked by a cast member about her business dealings, and instead of launching into a lengthy explanation, she responded with a quick, "That's not something I'm talking about, let's stay focused on what's happening here." This refusal to engage in business gossip shows that Vicki is putting her professional life and her personal boundaries front and center, a refreshing new side of the once involved businesswoman. 6. Saying no to shady alliances. Finally, Vicki's no to shady alliances has been a standout moment of season 18. Over the years, she's formed and dissolved relationships with several of her co-stars, but this season, she's standing firm in her loyalty. Vicki's clear refusal to play games and align herself with certain housewives who might be playing the system for personal gain shows a sense of integrity that was not always present in her earlier seasons. When a new cast member tried to cozy up to her in an effort to create a strategic alliance, Vicki put her foot down. "I'm not into this game you're playing," she told them bluntly. "I'm not here to use anyone to get ahead, and I'm certainly not going to let you use me." This season of RHOC shows that Vicki has grown past the drama and manipulation that sometimes defines the show, and she's now only interested in authentic relationships. Conclusion: the new Vicki Gunvalson. Vicki Gunvalson in RHOC Season 18 is a new version of herself, one that is confident, self-aware, and committed to maintaining her peace. By saying no to drama, toxic relationships, and playing into old storylines, Vicki is showing viewers that she's no longer the person who would do anything for the spotlight. Instead, she's focused on her own happiness and growth. Her willingness to stand firm in her decisions, whether it's refusing to revisit the past, rejecting toxic alliances, or just saying no to unnecessary conflict, has made her a more relatable and respected figure on the show. Fans can't help but root for the awry housewife as she navigates this new chapter with wisdom, clarity, and strength.